Hello students, this is Saurabh and from today I will continue your math session. As you all know that our chapter 3, a pair of linear equation in two variables is going on. Manohar sir earlier taught you the basic of that chapter and the basic introduction plus one graphical method to solve the linear equation. Now I will continue further. Okay? Before that, we know that in order to solve a pair of linear equation, we have two methods. First is graphically, second is algebraically. In algebraically, we have three methods to solve a pair of linear equation, which is substitution, elimination, and cross multiplication. So today we will solve substitution method. Today we will do substitution method. One more thing. The chapter revolves around the three main concepts. First is formation of linear equation. Second is solution of linear equation. Third is equation reducible to linear equation. The equation reducible to linear equation is a different concept, but the formation of linear equation and the solution of linear equation, we will do these both concepts in a parallel form. First of all, we will solve some question, just solution. After that, we will form the linear pair of linear equation and solve it. Okay. Now let's move further. Our first question. First of all, tell me what you mean by substitution. Let's suppose that in your home you have to make tea, but the sugar stock at your home is empty. What you will do? बिना शुगर के पी लोगे? No. आप शुगर की जगह किसी सब्स्टिट्यूट का यूज करोगे. सब्स्टिट्यूट इन प्लेस ऑफ अनदर. सो द सेम इज हियर. हियर वी हैव टू वेरिएबल्स x and y, and we have to replace one variable with other. For example, we have x plus y is equal to 14, and second we have x minus y is equal to 4. What we will do? We have x plus y is equal to 14. So from here we get x is equal to 14 minus y. Is this clear? So x is equal to 14 minus y. Now put the value of this x in second equation. Here x is replaced by 14 minus y. Minus y as it is equal to 4. So we get y is equal to 5. If we get y is equal to 5, so we can substitute the value of this y in any of the equation. Either equation 1 or equation 2. If I put y is equal to 5 in equation 2, we get what we get? X minus 5. X minus 5 is equal to 4. So x is equal to 9. Is this clear? So from here we get x is equal to 9 and y is equal to 5. Second question. In second question, same we have two equations. S minus t is equal to 3, s by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. First equation, s plus x is equal to t plus 3. What we get from here? S is equal to t plus 3. It is s in form of t. Clear hai? One variable in form of another variable. If it's okay, now replace s by t plus 3. We get t plus 3 by 3 plus t by 2 is equal to 6. On simplifying, we get t is equal to 6. Okay. Now substitute the value of t in this equation. What we get? S is equal to t plus 3. S is equal to 6 plus 3. S is equal to 9. So we get x is equal to 9 and t is equal to 6. Is this clear? Students, if you like this video, then hit like button. Okay. Now move. It's a motivation for us. Okay. If you like anything, then always keep liking our video. Let's move further. Third question, 3x minus y is equal to 3, and second equation, 9x minus 3y is equal to 9. From first equation, we get y is equal to 3x minus 3. Replacing. If I put the value of y in second equation, what I get? 9 is equal to 9, which is always true. Previous question में क्या होता था? We get some answer. We get the value of x. But here we get an equation which is always true. It means that the pair of linear equation, this pair of linear equation have infinite possible solution. What we have? We have infinite possible solutions. Now question number 4. What's our statement? 0.2x plus 0.3y is equal to 1.3. It means that the coefficient of x and y are in decimal here. But our procedure is same. We find x in terms of y and then substitute the value of x here. 0.4 as it is. x की value ये replace कर दी plus 0.5 y is equal to 2.3. On simplifying we get y is equal to 3. When y is equal to 3 then put the value of y here. X is equal to 1.3 minus 0.3 into y which is 3. And on simplifying we get x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. Students, one more thing, you can check your answer. How you can check your answer? Just put your answer in your linear equation. What I am saying, just put your answer in your linear equation. If left hand side is equal to right hand side, then your answer is verified. Clear? Now let's move further. Fifth question. In this question, both the terms having the constant term 0, both the equation having constant term 0. One thing must keep in your mind, when the constant term is 0, the equation, linear equation is only from x and y. Then our answer is x is equal to 0, y is equal to 0 always. Why? Because these two lines, if we draw it graphically, these both lines will passes through origin. If both lines passes through origin, then it means that origin is their solution. And origin के coordinates क्या होते हैं? 0, 0. It means that 0, 0 is our solution. But now let's check. From first equation, we get x is equal to minus root 3y upon root 2. Then in second equation, if we put the value, we get root 3 bracket minus under root 3y upon my root 2 minus root 8y. Under root 3 multiplied by under root 3, it's 3. So on simplifying, we get y is equal to 0. Y is equal to 0 and x is equal to 0. It's our answer. Okay. Now let's move further. Now it's a question in which we have to find the value of m which satisfy this equation, y is equal to mx plus c. But first of all, what we have to do, we have to find the value of x and y. How we can find the value of x and y? With the help of these two equations. First equation is 2x plus 3y is equal to 11. Second equation is 2x minus 4y is equal to minus 24. From first equation, we get 2x is equal to 11 minus 3y. Then x is equal to 11 minus 3y upon my 2. Is this clear? This is the same value written here. X is equal to 11 minus 3y upon my 2. Now if I substitute this value, what we get? Y is equal to 5. If y is equal to 5, put y is equal to 5 in this equation. You may put y is equal to 5 in equation number 1, in equation number 2 or equation number 3. It's all up to you. Okay. I put it in equation number 3. What we get? X is equal to minus 2. So our answer is x is equal to minus 2 and y is equal to 5. But the question is we have to find the value of m. So put in this value, y is equal to mx plus 3, y is equal to 5, m as it is, and 3 as it, x is equal to minus 2. So from here we get x is equal to minus 1. Okay, let's move further. Now students, this question. In this question, first of all, we have to form a pair of linear equation. After that, we will solve it. And in this question, I try to solve each question with the help of substitution method. Why? Because we are learning substitution method here. Is this clear? Now start. The difference between two numbers is 26 and one number is 3 times the other. Find the sum. Let the first number be x and the second number be y. Why we are using y greater than x? Because difference mean to say greater number minus smaller number. So we earlier defined that y is greater number and x is smaller number. So one number is 3 times the another. It means that greater number is 3 times the smaller number. So we get y is equal to 3x. Second is difference of two number. Difference means to say greater number minus smaller number. So y minus x is equal to 26. This step, it is formation of linear equation. Now we form two linear equations. So it is formation of linear equation. Now as the linear equation is formed, now solve it. How to solve it? It's written how to solve it. You know how to solve it because earlier I solved 6 questions for you. Clear? So from here we get x is equal to 13 and 39. It is the greater number, it is the smaller number. We can check that the greater number is 3 times the smaller number and the difference of two numbers is 26. Clear? Let's move further. Second question, the larger of two supplementary angle exceeds the smaller by 18 degree. Find them. What do you mean by supplementary angles? The sum of whose is 180 degree. So let larger angle is x and smaller angle is y degree. Supplementary angle means to say the sum of angle is 180 degree. So x plus y is equal to 180 degree and the difference of number is 18. Earlier I told you difference means to say greater angle minus smaller one. So x minus y is equal to 18. So from here we get x is equal to 18 minus y. It is formation of equation. Now it is solution. By substitution we get x is equal to 180 degree minus y. So we put it here. We get y is equal to minus 81. And if I put the value of y in any of equation, either of this or this, equation number 1, 2 and 3, what we get? We get the same value in each case, and in this case we get x is equal to 99. So the angles are 99 and 81. The greater angle is 99, the smaller one is 81 and their difference is 18. Let's move further. Now in this statement, a coach of cricket team buy 7 bats and 6 balls for rupees 3800. Later she buy 3 bat and 5 balls for rupees 1750. Find the cost of each bat and each ball. What we have to find? The cost of each bat and each ball. It means that first of all our variable are the cost of each bat and each ball. So let the cost of one bat and one ball be x and y respectively. It means that the cost of one bat is x rupees and the cost of one ball is y rupees. What's our statement? 7 bat plus 6 ball. The cost of one bat is rupees x. Then cost of 7 bat is 7x. So what we get? 7x plus 6y is equal to 3800. The second equation, in second equation we have 3 bat and 5 balls. So what we get? 3x plus 5y is equal to 1750. Now it is formation. Our formation is done. It means that the 40% of question is done. Now the remaining question, from here we get y is equal to 3800 minus 7x upon 6. Now solving it, we get x is equal to 500 and y is equal to 50. Hence the cost of one bat is 500 and the cost of one ball is rupees 50. Okay. Let's move further. A taxi charges consist of a fixed charges along with the distance covered. For example, अगर आप टैक्सी में बैठ गए, it means that you have to pay a fixed amount. After that, you have to pay the amount according to the distance traveled by you. Okay. Now, if a person travel 10 km, then the amount paid by person is 105. If the person travel 15 km, then the amount paid by the person is 155. Now, first of all, we have to find the fixed charges x and the charges for per kilometer y. After that, we have to find how much money the person will pay if he cover the distance of 25 km. So let the fixed charges be x and the charges per kilometer is y. According to question, x plus 10y is equal to 105 and x plus 15y is equal to 155. Now solve it with the help of substitution method. From here we get x is equal to 105 minus 10y. From here we get y is equal to 10 if we substitute this value, and x is equal to 5. Some students think that their question is complete, but sorry, the question is how much money the person will pay. So the distance traveled by person is 25 kilometers. So the money paid by person is for 25 kilometers is x plus 25y. It is 5 plus 250, which is 255. The money paid by person is 255. It's just like a simple charges. अगर हम किसी भी टैक्सी में जाते हैं तो उसका यही प्रोसीजर होता है. Let's move further. A fraction become 8 by 11 if 2 is added to both numerator and denominator. If 3 is added to both numerator and denominator, it becomes 5 by 6. Find fraction. So let the numerator of fraction be x and the denominator of fraction be y. So x plus 2 upon y plus 2 is equal to 9 by 11. Now on simplifying, how we can simplify it? On cross multiplication, we get 11x minus 9y is equal to minus 4. Second equation is, if we add 3 in both numerator and denominator, we get 5 by 6. So on simplify it, we get 6x minus 5y is equal to minus 3. So we get two equation. Up to this step, our formation of equation is complete. Now what we will do? We will solve this equation and get our answer. So from first equation, we get x is equal to minus 4 plus 9y upon may 11, and we will put this value in second equation. 6 x is equal to minus 4 plus 9y upon may 11 minus 5y is equal to minus 3, and on simplification we get y is equal to minus 9. So our x is equal to minus 4 plus 81 upon may 11 is equal to 7. The value of x is 7, the value of y is 9, but our question is find fraction. So our fraction is 7 by 9. Clear? Next question, and this is the last one. The question is 5 years hence the age of Jacob will be 3 times that of his son. First of all, hence mean to say in future. If you still find difficulty, the age will be mean to say in future. और फ्यूचर में एज क्या होती है आपकी? ऐड होती है. किसकी? बोथ पर्सन की फ्यूचर में एज ऐड होगी. लेट द एज ऑफ जैकब बी एक्स एंड द एज ऑफ हिज सन इज वाई. इट इज ऑब्वियस दैट एक्स इज ग्रेटर देन वाई because the age of father is obviously greater than the age of son. Now 5 years hence the age of father is 3 times the age of son. If the age of father is 3 times the age of son, it means that 3 is multiplied by the age of son in order to equate that. अगर कोई नंबर दूसरे नंबर से 3 टाइम्स लेस है तो उस नंबर को 3 से मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे तभी दोनों इक्वल आएंगे. So from here we get x plus 5 is equal to 3 times of y plus 5, and we get x is equal to minus 3y is equal to 10. सेकेंड इक्वेशन 5 ईयर बिफोर में एज क्या हो जाएगी? माइनस, और स्टिल इक्वेट करने के लिए सन की एज में मल्टीप्लाई करेंगे. ठीक है, एज प्रॉब्लम में आप इस बात को ध्यान रख सकते हो कि फादर या मदर की एज इज ऑलवेज ग्रेटर देन देयर चिल्ड्रंस. So from here we get x minus 7y is equal to minus 30 and x is equal to 3y plus 10. Equation is formed. Now for substitution, we substitute one variable in form of another. It is x in form of y, and we substitute that value, we get y is equal to 10 and x is equal to 40. It means that the present age of x is 40, the father is 40, and the present age of son is 10 years. Students, whatever you will suppose, its present value. Okay, here what we suppose, the age of Jacob, no, the present age of Jacob. Okay, the present age of his son. Whatever we will suppose in terms of age is present age. Okay, now students, this is all about today. What we will learn today is the substitution method, then equation formation and the solution of a pair of linear equation with the help of substitution method. What's your opinion about this video? Then comment below, hit like button, subscribe to this YouTube channel. Be at home, be safe. This is Saurabh Sinla signing off. Thank you everyone.